Yo,
Hello. What's
what,
up? What's up? What's up?
what's going on?
All right. Are we live?
Yes, we're live. We're live.
Okay. What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? If you're seeing this, we're coming back this week to talk about cash flow, real estate cash flow. All right. My name is Shola. As you can see on the screen, that's my business partner, my brother. His name is Ola.
What's up? What's up?
All right. You have
Yes, we're
anything for
live.
the people? Do you have anything for the people?
No, we're good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get going, man.
Oh, okay. All right. So, as you know, we're gonna go to. We just want to again, this is fun, right? This is fun for us, and also we just want to like do like a live real estate analysis, right? So we're just gonna go Zillow.com. We're gonna pick a random city, random state, random property, and we're gonna just do a quick analysis. All right. Now, keep in mind, before you buy any house, you have to do more than this, right? You have to do your due diligence. You have to do more research, right? You have to probably call a realtor, a local realtor, right? Call maybe a general contractor if you're gonna do more work. All right. So you have to do way more than this, right? However, at your first glance, right, when you see a property, this is gonna help you right away within 5-10 minutes. Yes, this is a good deal. No, this is not a good deal. All right. So that's why we're doing this. That quick analysis to tell you if you should go further, right? So
Right.
in many cases, if it passes this analysis, doesn't mean it's the right deal for you to buy. It just means you have to go further. You have to deep further, right?
Yeah, it's a good start.
Right. It's a good start. Now remember, you're gonna be putting a lot of money on the line, so uh, you almost have to be looking for a reason not to buy. All
Yeah.
right. Does that make sense? You have to be looking for a reason not to buy. All right. If you're looking for a reason to buy, you just gonna, you're gonna like the house, you're gonna like the building, and you're gonna buy, then you're gonna get in deep trouble, for lack of a better word. Right. I have something else to say. Can we use a curse word? No. All right. So
I
you're
don't
gonna
care.
get no, okay. So you're gonna get in deep trouble, right? If you go with that
You're gonna
attitude.
get in deep shit.
You're gonna
What's
get
up?
in deep shape, right?
Mhm.
So you really want to go with an attitude of looking for a reason to not buy. All right. So, all right. So, anything else you want to tell the people?
No, let's get going, man. Analysis, analysis, analysis.
Analysis. All right. So I'm gonna share my screen. Am I sharing it from the side or
Oh no, you got it. You got it. I got you. We can see your screen now, so you can go to another tab.
you can see my screen now?
Yeah, we can go to another tab.
All right.
Now, here's what
So
you have to do, Joshua, before we get started. For next session, make sure you have, because I can hear myself back. Looks like your speaker is speaking back into the microphone.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
where's your speaker right now?
Can we stop sharing? Can I stop sharing my screen for a second?
Yeah, sure. Where's
Is it
your
stop now?
where's your speaker right now?
Are you still seeing my screen?
No, 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 no. I can still see. That's fine. I'm talking about the audio. I can hear
Well,
myself back.
yeah. So I'm going on the setting right now to.
But you have to be able to hear it somehow. So, do you have earpiece? You have to be able to hear me.
Okay, but I'm trying to completely stop the mic to go for the
From the laptop?
laptop to be picking up my mic. Yeah.
Oh.
Uh,
Uh,
should
you don't
be
want to
in
worry
the.
about. You're using
Huh?
Chrome, right? You're using Chrome, right?
I'm using Chrome. Yeah.
So at the very top, right next to the address bar of StreamYard, you see that like there's a little like camera icon, and you can click into that and use that to change the microphone or camera.
Turn my microphone off.
Not turn it off, you can change it if you have multiple sources.
Hold on. What is it?
If you're using Chrome updated version, you see
Yeah.
the address bar that says streamyard.com/something, right? All the way to the right of that.
Okay. I'm having a Okay. I see.
See like a little camera icon.
little camera stuff. This page is accessing your camera and microphone.
Yeah, click on that. Click on the camera.
Okay.
Do you see where you can change the microphone?
So it's a microphone. It's using this one. Yes, it's using the default.
Or using default? Can you change the default? Or it's not letting you? Probably won't let you, right?
Yeah, because I have
I mean, the easiest way is for you to use the earpiece. You don't have earpiece for the laptop?
for my laptop.
Yeah, just plug in the earpiece to the laptop.
I do, but
That's what's feeding back into the microphone. The microphone sounds good. And sorry, by the way, for anyone that's watching us live.
okay. How was this?
All right. Oh yeah.
Is
Ah,
better?
ah.
All right.
Oh, fella. Yeah, it's way better. But you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right, perfect.
All
Awesome.
right. Can you put on my screen now?
Okay, yeah, sure. So now you can go to
All right. So I'm on Zillow.com. Can you guys see it? Can you see that?
yeah.
All right. So I just thought let's look at Los Angeles, California. All right. Last week we looked at Memphis. So today let's look at Los Angeles. So I'm gonna filter this right away on Zillow. I'm just gonna say show me the multifamily and show me the apartment. All right. And I want the bedroom, doesn't matter. Well, I want the bathroom to be 2 plus. Right. Um
We don't want two different apartments sharing a bathroom, right?
no. No. So this is by default for sale. So yeah. So now the first thing you're gonna notice, well, I don't know where you're watching this from. The first thing you're gonna notice is this price are crazy, right? Now, the fact that the price are crazy does not mean that it's not gonna cash flow. You
Mm,
get what I mean? So the price might be crazy and it's still cash flow, right? Right. However, not everybody can purchase this right off the bat. Not everybody has the money to jump into stuff like this, right? But if you have the money, it could still be cash flow. All right, just keep
right.
that in mind. So we're just gonna pick a random house. Uh, uh, let's take a look at this one, the first one. All right. So this house is $680,000. It's 5 bedroom, 3 bath, uh, 1,600 square foot. That's that's crazy. All right. For 1,628 square
Mm,
footage in even in New Jersey, you're not gonna pay this amount. This is crazy. All right.
yeah, but
So
you're in LA, right? Los Angeles?
you're in LA. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're in LA. So that's normal. And you probably pay that in New York City, right? Which is right the neighbor state.
Right.
So all right. So as you can see, this is the house. Doesn't look too good for me. Uh, let's look at the pictures a little bit, right? It has a little space
And a fence. Like
and a
in your
fence.
hair.
Yeah. So you can see interior, it looks in decent shape, interior wise. There's really nothing much to do. It looks functional, right? It's not like a brand new house, but it is functional, right? Because you're gonna buy this and you're gonna rent it out. This is not for you to leave, right? Keep in mind everything we're doing here is for cash flow, is for investment property. This is not your residential house. So it's very important to keep opinion on the side when it comes to that, right? Because if you buy, if you be like, oh, I can't live here, so why would I want to rent it out? Well, you have to make up your mind, right? Are you trying to make money, or you just trying to buy something that makes you feel good?
Right.
You get what I mean? So trust me, we made that mistake on the property, and because we're like, oh yeah, our business partner was like, oh, I can't leave here, I can't leave here, so let's do this, let's do that, and
Hmm.
we got in trouble because of that, right? If the house is functional,
Right.
if the house is functional, leave it as it is, right? Your goal is to rent this house and make money,
Cash flow.
cash flow. This is, trust me, this is not the time for kumbayaness.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you don't know what kumbaya is, just Google it.
Mm-hmm.
The house is functional. I mean, the door, look at this. The door does not look in good shape. The door is out of place. So that's easy to put in place. Um, but the floor looks okay. Um, see, just the bathroom looks okay. It looks okay. Um, Now, if you want, you can paint the wall. I mean, I don't know who use a teal wall anymore, right? The color,
Right.
right? So if you want, you can paint that, but that doesn't really cost you. That doesn't cost much anyway to do those kind of things. So those are cosmetic,
Hmm.
right? This is the kitchen of one of the units. Now, this is one ugly cabinet, but it's functional, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's functional. Just leave it as it is. If it bothers you that much, you
Plus,
can
that's
paint it.
subjective. I think it's pretty.
Okay, you think it's pretty. That's what I'm saying. Well, so if it bothers you that much, just have somebody stain this for you, put in a different color. Right? Don't take it down and buy a new one. Like, you don't have to.
Yeah.
This is functional. All right. Okay. It's really, the floor looks good, the ceiling looks good. Um, that looks good. All right. So this house looks okay, right? This house looks okay. Just gonna keep going. That's it. All right. So the estimated payment, if you click this, right, the estimated payment for this is 2,853 per month,
Right.
right? So, oh no, sorry, go back. So now we want to confirm how many units is here. So let's click this, right? Multifamily wall, blah 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 blah. It was built in 1956. Uh, just go down.
I mean, there's more tabs under the blue arrow. So the blue arrow. Yeah, here you go. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I could jump this one.
Yeah.
So right away, just go from again, just quick decision, right? You are trying to make a quick decision. Should I buy this or should I not buy this, right? If you remember what I said before, Zillow said the property is worth 646,000 to 714,000. Um, the seller wants to sell this house for 680,000. See,
Right.
those values are too close,
So
right?
that's retail price.
He said, "What? That's the retail price." That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's the retail price, and we said that now with retail price you can still cash flow all day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But our rule of thumb is never buy at retail price, right? We don't buy at retail price, we buy below that. So when you buy below retail price, by default, you're already making money from day one, right? If you buy, so let's say you want to buy at 80%, right? This is California. So let's say you want to buy at 90% of that value. So we're just going to take the lower value, 646, right? $646,000 times 90%. So right off the bat, you're thinking about 581,000. That's how much. That is the most you're gonna pay for this value. All right. Now I used 90% because it's California. So if it's somewhere else like Tennessee, like Kentucky, right, we're probably gonna use 70%, right?
Right.
Because it's California, the market is crazy. There's a lot of
Slower
competition.
market.
You said what?
Tennessee will be a slower market.
Tennessee will be a slower market. Exactly. This is like a bigger. This is a hot market in a way, but it's an expensive market, right? So
Right.
we're gonna use 90%, right? So right away, I'm thinking about 581,000. That's how much I'm willing to pay on this property.
Continue. I'll be right back. I need to address something. Just continue, okay?
All right.
All right.
So now we're gonna go on the price. So this house has been listed since August, right? It was listed even before that. If you go down, so this house was sold in 2000. It was relisted. It was sold for 145,000. It was relisted August last year. Sorry, let me go back. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So we're gonna go price history. All right. So it was relisted August last year. So we're in January. So as you can tell, people are not really buying this kind of investment property. All right. So that gives you leverage. You get what I mean? That gives you leverage right away because this house has been on the market for this long. So the seller needs to sell, or maybe not. But in your head, when you're doing the analysis, you understand that you have certain leverage to use to negotiate. All right. So we're gonna go further. So this is the breakdown of the expenses of how much this is gonna cost you. So the principal and interest is gonna cost you 2,178 per month. So this value is assuming that you're gonna put 20% down, right? Now, if you use like FHA, right? With FHA loan is 3.5%. So that changed that value dramatically, right? So with FHA loan, that assumes you're gonna put 23,000 down, and the house is 680, right? So that increase how much you're gonna pay every month, right? But if you're gonna be messing with California, if you're gonna be messing with California, let's just assume you have 20%, right? 20%. Boom. So this is gonna cost you a down payment of $136,000 on a 30-year fixed loan at an interest rate of 2.6%. All right. So that so based on that calculation, that brings the principal and interest to 2,178 per month. So I'm just gonna come right here. Remember this sheet, right? So your mortgage 2,178. Boom. So we're gonna come back right here. So let's lower this. Your mortgage insurance is gonna be zero. Now, if you let's say you use FHA, right? Then you would have paid something for your mortgage insurance, but because you're putting down 20%, so you're not paying any mortgage insurance. So that's good. Your property tax is 436 per month. So we're gonna come right here. Your property tax for 36, right? So we're gonna go back right here. Pop, 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 pop. So let's lower that. Your home insurance, right? You gotta have an insurance. It's 238 per month. So you come right here. Sorry about that, guys. Home insurance is 238 a month. There's no HOA fees. Utilities, you're not paying utilities. Your tenants are paying utilities. All right. So we come right here. So maintenance, right? Maintenance, we're gonna say maintenance is about so we're gonna come back to maintenance, but for this kind of property, let's just put maintenance at 200, right? Now you can change that number however way you want, right? Doesn't matter. All right. So that is our expenses every month. All right, that's our expenses every month. So rent to value. So this house is going to rent for 2,500 every month, right? According to Zillow, right? According to Zillow. Now, remember, this is a 2-unit apartment, right? This is a 2 unit. So that right there is going to bring you to about 5,000, right? This is just ballpark number, guys. Ballpark number, right? So this is 2,500 times 2, right? That puts you at $5,000 every month of income of the rent that's coming in. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear
All
me?
right. Yeah, yeah.
I've been paying attention, by the way. So
Oh, okay, awesome. So that put you at rent at $5,000 every month, right? So laundry. So the now this does not say there's a laundry. You get what I mean? It doesn't say there's a laundry, but I'm assuming that you. So let's say you want to increase your income, right? You want to increase your income, so you decided to provided a laundry place for your tenants, right? So with that laundry place, you charge them money every month to you charge them money every month to use that laundry mat. So let's say that brings you an income of uh where is California, right? An extra income of $100 extra every month times 2 units, so that's 200,
okay.
right? So let's say typically you don't allow pet, right? But for this situation, you allow pet. But in order to use pet, you're gonna charge them extra money.
Mm.
So let's say you charge them extra $100 to use to have pet in the apartment, right? So both tenants using pets, okay. So we're gonna put it at 200. I hope you get what I'm saying. So let's say you have a vending machine, right? Now it's very unlikely to have a vending machine
I know, right?
in a 2 unit, right? So just for the sake of explaining a point, let's say you have a vending machine and your tenants are using it, and you want, and the vending machine is bringing you extra $300 every month, right?
Okay.
That goes under income.
But
You
you
know
could
what I
get
mean?
the point is that you could get creative.
Exactly. That is the point I'm making. So the major source of your income is through the rent, without a doubt. The rent is your major source of income. However, there are other little services that you can provide for your tenant that will bring you money every month. Part of that is laundry, part of that is pet, part of that is parking, right? Believe it or not,
Bargain.
some people pay for parking, believe it or not. Right?
Right.
Especially in places like California, I would think so,
Right. Mm-hmm.
right? So parking, that's another example, right? Storage, right? If you provide them storage, sorry, if you provide them storage, so these are little services that you can provide for your tenant to increase your income. And I think that is the point I'm trying to make, right? Now, if it's just 2 units, it's probably not likely that you're going to do all this for 2 units, right? For two
Yeah,
unit,
because
but
the what do you call it? Is it opportunity cost? Because the reward you're trying to target there will easily get eat up by the frustration of just the idea that it's just 2 units.
exactly. So it's not worth it, correct?
Yeah.
For two now, but if you let's say you have 100 units, 200 units, just imagine how this drastically improves the value of your house, right? Drastically. As a matter of fact, even just 50 units, 20 units, if you provide these services, it drastically improves your income. All right, just keep that in mind.
Well, let me play devil's advocate a little bit. Is that
Yeah.
drastic enough? A 200
Yes.
and a 5,000? Is that drastic enough? Let's do the math. Maybe we should add up the math first, and then let's see.
So let's do a quick math. So take 200 laundry. So
I mean, that's
so
easy
this
math. That's 700. That's $5,700.
so that's 200. That's 200 times, let's say, 50 units, right?
Oh, are you going to be charging them each unit?
Yeah, each. Okay, so let's change this to
So if
100.
you're in an apartment, is that ideal to charge each unit, or you would just make them pay one day? If you're in an apartment and you have like a
It's
little
optional.
nice laundromat, right? They,
Yeah,
they pay, they put coins in and they use cards in a typical apartment complex, right? That's what they
correct,
do because it's
correct.
more, it's easier to manage that way.
Or you can provide the laundry equipment. You can provide it in their apartment and
In their
charge them extra.
apartment,
Yeah, and charge them extra $50 for that, right? And that's very standard. That's very standard. This day you provide the washer dryer machine in the apartment, but they pay extra for that if they want that,
okay.
right? So let's say you charge them. Okay, let's just be conservative. Let's say you charge them $50 extra every month,
Hmm.
right? And trust me, people gonna pay that. Nobody wants to have to go outside to go do laundry anywhere.
What if in that market a typical house that rents for, what was it, $2,500 per unit?
Yeah,
What if in that market a typical house that rent for $2,500 already has a free laundry machines in there?
They-
What if it's a typical house? Then you won't be able to charge.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
So it's a market based
It's a market-based
criteria.
decision,
Okay.
right? We're
Okay.
talking we're talking about parking, for example, parking. So market, you have parking by default, right?
Right.
But you damn right, if you live in New York City, you better charge people for parking because
If
not
you have that parking, I know, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So parking itself, parking is a big business in New York City,
So a lot
right?
of times it's embedded in a pricey rental in that area. Like if you see pricey rental in that area, a lot of times it's also embedded in that. Like if you're renting, if typically in New York City you rent for $5,000 per month, uh, in that market, a lot of times whatever comes to that market is already embedded in that price, isn't it?
Correct, but again, it also it depends on that market itself, right?
Right.
So yeah, New York City costs $5,000 for a studio, but no, parking is not embedded in that price.
Gotcha.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but if you pay $5,000 for maybe in Princeton, right? If you pay $5,000 for an apartment in Florida, yeah,
Mhm.
most likely that comes with the parking.
Right.
Most likely that comes with all of this. But in New York City, no, that comes with nothing. That gives you a goddamn roof. That's it.
I know, right? Attic.
Attic, exactly. An attic. That's it.
Yeah.
So again, what we're saying is everything depends on the market,
What we're saying
right?
is in America, everything costs money.
Everything costs money.
Yeah.
Everything depends on the market, and you have to put on your entrepreneurial hat. You have to put on your business, your business cap, your business brain. You have to put it on, right? You're trying to make money, right? Now, you're not cheating nobody because you are creating
I mean, you're giving
place.
value for specific market. You're adding
Exactly.
value. So for
Exactly. You are
money.
adding value to people. You are giving value to people. You're giving them roof to live,
Mhm.
right? So, and you are getting paid for that. But you can provide, and that's the point I'm making here. You can provide these services
Right.
if it fits that market. You can provide these services for extra income. All right. So let's just leave this at this. So the total of this is 5,000,
Five
five
thousand five
fifty.
fifty. Yeah. 5550.
550, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the total of this is all this.
No,
Okay.
you have to drag it first and then hit some. Drag it first well, I mean you do what you know how to do, Jerry.
What's this?
What happened? Is it freezing?
No, no, nothing.
Okay. Because I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. No, something pop up on my screen.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We didn't see it, don't worry. It's a different
Okay,
application.
awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
That's why it's safer to share application. Don't share your full screen because.
Okay.
All right.
So,
So I mean, to be honest, I was
yeah.
even right now, like I'm a little. I mean, we can dig deeper now. But to be honest, off the bat, I was skeptical. Like $680,000 for
Yeah.
some random 1.5 apartment somewhere. like like I'm not doing that. But now that we're broken down the numbers, it actually looks like we can dig a little deeper.
Correct. Exactly. So it doesn't look so bad. Although this math, right? If you remember, I was sharing this. This math is based on a down payment of $136 thousand dollars.
Which is fine. Some people have that sitting around and they're
Correct.
just looking for a good place to put it where it's cash flowing. So let's say you
Correct.
put $136,000 down, right? And let's do the
Correct.
difference. Let's do the difference and then multiply that by 12. Let's see how much returns that $136,000 is bringing and compare that to if that money was sitting in a savings account somewhere.
Correct. So how do you do difference again?
Just don't do. Shall I stop it? Come on.
Okay.
Equals to just equals to.
No,
Put equals to.
I'll just use my phone calculator for that.
No, just put equals to. Just put equals to right now, and then click the cell of the 55550. Just click the
Oh,
cell.
yeah. I got it. Sorry.
No, just click the
C
cell. Don't just click the
20,
cell. Aha, and then minus. Type in minus, and then click that cell. C9.
C10 actually.
No, okay. Well, because you didn't put a 10, you're gonna have little kids come here and start teaching you how to use a sheet.
Sorry, guys. All right.
2,498 cash flow. So
2,498 cash flow.
multiply that by 12 in the next line. Equals to in the next line.
Okay.
Equals to. Click
So
that cell.
C.
You don't have to type C. Just click the cell. Okay. Multiply by 12. Okay. So we have $29,000 coming in there. So now we
Cash
can
flow.
divide
So
that
you
by
want to?
136,000. Just rough math, right?
Yeah.
Equals to. Click that cell. Okay. Divide by 136,000.
Guys, we're just doing like a rough math.
Right.
Yeah, right. Keep that in mind.
Press enter. Now select that cell. It's 22% return on investment.
22%, pretty much.
Cap rate, 22% cap rate, right? So now this
No, that's not the cap rate. That's cap
cash on
rate
cash.
is gonna assume you're paying cash. So just 22% return on investment. Cash on cash.
No, cash on cash is
That's cash on cash.
cash on cash is all the money coming out of your pocket
Which is one
again,
thirty six thousand
which
dollars.
is 136. Okay. Cap rate will be all the money invested in it. Correct. All right.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is cash on cash. This is your cash on cash return to simplify.
Right.
And we're gonna in a later video we're gonna talk more about cap rates. We're gonna talk more about net operating income.
Right. Right.
We're gonna talk about all that those other things. So, but we're not trying to get into all this right now. We just want to keep it simple and says this is just a quick math,
There are
right?
opportunities out there.
Yeah, there are opportunities exactly. Don't get scared by the price, right? Don't get scared by the price. So yeah, sorry. So this we said it was about 22%.
Yeah.
All right, ROI.
22% cash on cash. That's cash on
Yeah,
cash.
yeah,
Cash on cash ROI. Yeah, on later videos, later sessions, we'll talk about the differences between cash on cash and cap rate. And if
and
you're
net operating income. I mean, there's a whole
NOI,
lot of
yeah,
there's
yeah,
a whole lot of terms like that that ultimately it comes down to this, right? It comes down to how much money am I getting back,
how much money
right?
is going out, how much money is coming in. That's what it's about.
Correct. Now,
Yeah,
keep in mind, there's a lot of other things we didn't talk about, right? We didn't talk about the vacancy rate. We didn't talk about capex, right, which is the money you're going to put aside for major construction work. We
Right.
didn't talk about those things, but okay. So if we talked about those things, if this number is, let's say this number became 15%,
Hmm.
right? Are you kidding me? There's a lot of people that are gonna die for this number, 15% return on investment.
I know, without being backed by real estate.
Exactly, exactly.
Right.
But now you've
Yeah.
been backed by real estate and you're getting this money back. All right,
Yeah.
and this is one of the reasons why we believe so much. We believe so much in real estate investment as the opportunity, as the vehicle to get to where you want to get to. Right,
Build well. Yeah.
build wealth. And not only that, you can now give those wealth. You can give it back. You can give it back to your children, right, as inheritance. All right.
Yeah.
So can I
You
stop
can give
sharing
it to
screen?
your dog. You can give it to whoever you want.
Right. Can I stop sharing screen?
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead. I'll do that. Real quick. All right. Let's see here. We got a comment here. D'Angelo, what's up, D'Angelo? Don't mind watching by myself. How y'all doing? What's up, Rage Monster? Uh, all right, yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Definitely. I mean, we try to do this every Thursday. No guarantees, but we try to do it
Yeah.
every Thursday. But we're gonna keep going. We're not gonna stop. This is only episode number 2.
Yeah. This is our second episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just in case you're here and you are quote unquote wholesaler, anything like that, you need to know this because these are your opportunities. The people that will pay, this is the opportunities. Also, if you're not into wholesaling or anything like that, you're just looking for a place where you can park money for healthy retirement. You need
Yep.
to know this. So this is going to be an ongoing thing. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow the page. Go search for Real Estate Money Class everywhere: Facebook, YouTube, and follow it because you don't want to miss out on this. We're gonna pick properties from different places. Some properties are gonna look like, nah, I can't touch that on the surface, right?
Correct.
And then you just gotta dig a little deeper, a little quick math here and there, and they're like, maybe
Correct.
we can dig
Now,
a little deeper.
keep in mind that the, this is the fact of life, right? Not everybody has $136,000 to put as down payment,
Right.
right? But that's why we talked about Memphis last week. That's why we're gonna talk about different market going forward. It's
Yeah.
just it's math, right? It's math. It's doing your due diligence. It's understanding what you're doing, and don't assume anything, right? Don't assume anything. Why one of my boys was messaging me today. He was asking me about a property in Brooklyn for for $1.8 million. The after repair value is 3 million. Blah 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 blah. I said, yeah, the number makes sense, right? But
Mm-hmm.
that's just the beginning, right?
Yep.
The number makes sense. So I'm like, well, pick up the phone, talk to your realtor, talk to a local realtor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to a general contractor, ask the hard question, right? But the first step is to look at the number and say, okay, this number makes sense. Now let me go further. All right, let me go further. Don't be scared about the number of zeros behind it. It could be $1.8 million. It could be $180,000, right? Or it could be 10,800,000, whatever. Right? Don't get scared by those. It's all about the math. As long as the math makes sense. Now, we've put a webinar together. We put a training together that you need
Oh
to,
no, before you go to that, I'll
yeah,
take this even further. Not everyone has $136,000 in their run. All right, good,
correct.
cute. But anyone can come up to $136,000. The requirement is not to have it sitting around. The requirement is to find opportunities that will push you to come up to $136,000. Banks will give you $136,000 if it makes sense to them. Individuals who have that money sitting around will give you that money if it makes sense that they will return on that money in a meaningful way, right? So that's why we talk about everything from the market standpoint to the opportunities. Uh, so to add on to what you're saying, no, don't get scared. It's just numbers.
Yeah,
If the numbers is going to return healthy return on investment,
yeah,
then you can present that to people that have the money because you know what, they want to share that money with you. You know,
correct, correct. The hardest part is the finding the good deal. Once you find a good deal, the financial aspect of it is going to take care of itself, right?
yeah,
The
yeah,
hardest
yeah.
part is finding the good deal, right? And that's why we spending time to kind of like break that myth a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can I talk about the webinar now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All
I
right.
mean, I
So
mean, yeah. Go ahead and talk about the webinar.
all right. So that's why we put a workshop together, right? So just go to realestatemoneyclass.com, right? Register for the webinar, watch the training, Uh again, that house is 680,000, right? We're gonna show you how you can possibly buy that for $400,000. Right. Imagine if you can get that for $400,000. That's crazy. Right.
The
Even
number looks even better.
the numbers
So
looks better, more
yeah.
profit, right? And it's not as hard as you think, but you don't know what you don't know. You get what I mean?
Mm.
But it's not hard. It's not rocket science, right? We both have engineering degree. This ain't one of them. This is not an engineering
I
hard
know,
type thing.
right? I know what engineering look like. This is not it right here.
This is not engineering, right? But like I said, you don't know what you don't know, right?
Mhm.
So go to that uh, address, realestatemoneyclass.com, register for the webinar, for the training, and watch and attend whenever you can attend. And also, we have a free book that you're going to get afterwards,
Yep.
right? They get the book after the webinar, right?
I mean, you just register for the class. Yeah, you get
Okay.
access to the free book. It's called Real Estate.
Okay.
It's called Real Estate Money Secrets. This book right here, you get access to this book for free.
Okay. Okay. All right. So,
Yeah.
anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you
Okay.
so much. Share this video with everyone you love
Share
that
the
would like
video.
to have a healthy retirement. We're going to keep talking about this.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next one.
All right.